Gamers, another video, another day, another FF to the A. We got, oh, look at that map, boy, look at that map, boy. Okay, I'm already excited. We're live straight from the Platinum World Championship for $7.3 billion right now. God damn, boy, I'm excited. Seeing this map gets me all fuzzy on the inside. I love it. This map, I love it. And we got a little bull right here. So, before we get started, I just want to say something. Okay, I don't know when this video is going to get uploaded. Maybe it's going to get uploaded like 5 days from when you watch the video that I'm talking about. I don't know. But I made a video talking about my mental health and all that. But there was also a game that was uploaded of me playing an FFA. Like something like first FFA after 2 weeks. And a lot of... Not a lot, but some people were like, yo, what is up with Beasty? And people were like, yo, he's on drugs, and that's why he's like so slow and stuff, and, you know, like he's high as fuck and shit. I was not high as fuck. I was not on drugs. I was not on anything, okay? I just didn't stream for 2 weeks, and there was some emotional stuff I had to talk about, so I was a bit uncomfortable, you know? That's it. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm not going to be like, yo guys, we're playing FFA today, bro. Let's introduce the professional players that are competing in this massive tournament. Mr. Dr. Professor as the purple Malayan. In the blue, we got Twist These Nuts, aka Twister, as the Japanese. He found water too. In the red, 30 AoE, and this guy does not go for water. He knows there's water, right? I mean, he saw it here, and he saw it here, and he ain't going water. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just gonna make knights. In the green, we got Vlad as the green Chinese gamer. In the orange, we got Dim playing as the K to the T, and he's gonna love all the water for sure. In the cyan, we got MST playing as the House of Lancaster. And then in the pink, we got I'll just call him Bub. He's playing as the pink KT. In the yellow, last but not least, we got Tivana Koda playing as the yellow Malayan. This map is very cool. The last one we had, that was the gold edition, was pretty boring. Because I actually was talking about a couple of weeks ago how recently mega random maps have been like very wild and very like unique and stuff, which I loved. And then we had that gold one that was like, basically there was like no water. It was like someone spit on the map, and that's the amount of water there was. So we're playing Vassal game mode once again, which means if someone's king gets killed, they become vassal of the person that killed them. Now, I do want to say something special about this map that I am noticing. There is a trade in the middle, 2 trades actually, no water trades, but what I'm also noticing is the fact that every player has 2 to 3 golds. You can see how each player is kind of like in their own corner or their own part of the map, and they got either 2, purple as 3 golds, but then all the big golds are actually in the same place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 big golds, and that's it. So this is a very, very unique map, and it's perfect for this level of competition. And every player is going for water except yellow and... Okay, well, red's going water now too. Okay, he put a dock in the most demonic place possible. What the hell, bro? I guess he didn't scout next to the shoreline to see the fish, but that is I mean, okay, he's got deep water fish here, but I don't know if he even sees it because he's sending it here. Anyway, everyone's going for water. except yellow. And by the way, if you're ever wondering, if you play Malian, should you go for water and FFAs? Yes. No matter what civ, you're literally, no matter what civ you play, you should go for water, okay? It's good. Also, Pink, a bit unfortunate. What is his vision looking like? I mean, he's kind of seen the fish, but he has a dock on the, like, this little pond, and then... I don't know if this is crossable. And then he has a dock here, so he doesn't have a dock where a lot of fish are. So, yeah, these guys are playing for the big bucks, for the big money. You know, for the World Championship in 2027 for $7.3 billion in Las Vegas, actually. That's right. And we'll see who the best platinum... Las Vegas? Yeah, we changed it from Vancouver. Yeah. Yeah, we changed it from Vancouver to Las Vegas. That's right. So we might swap it back. I don't know. You know, things might change. I mean, we still got 2 years to go, you know. So we'll see what the players do. I'm excited for this one because of the map. Like, for me, the excitement of watching these FFAs, a lot of it comes down from what kind of map we get. Because sometimes we get, like, a map that's just, like, boring. Like, nothing's really happening. And sometimes we get a map like this where I'm, like, licking my lips. You know what I mean? Waiting to see what's going to happen. Okay, yellow is now going for a dock too, but... That's the saddest. There's not one deep water fish here. Fucking hell. Okay, these guys are not nailing the... That's not even a full wall. Right? Am I crazy? That's not a full wall. Am I insane? Pretty sure the full wall is like here. Well, we're gonna find out soon. So far, Red is the only one aggressing on people because he kind of started his docks late. So he's got knights and he's just bullying people left and right. Yeah, see how this one is like deep in the water? This one's like barely touching the shoreline. Okay, guys, who's gonna win? Call it right now, and if you get it wrong, it's a permaban. Yeah, pink docks are dented too. Okay, pink went Hospitaliers. Let's look at the age up. Hospitalier. Okay, we got Lancaster Castle. So Cyan went for some fishing ship, but not too many. He's actually just doing Manor Boom. Pink, cyan, green, red, purple, red, orange. I prefer not to speak purple. So a lot of people think purple. Or purple is the most given answer. He's making a ram. I'm pretty sure you can just run around this. Like, Okay, this pilgrim will tell us. If it goes into the water, that means this is blocked. If it passes through here, then, well, it's passable. Okay? Here we go. I guess I was... How's that a full wall? Ain't no way. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. Okay, purple is aggressing all the way from the bottom on yellow right now. And we see Bub is ram pushing. Bro, it looked like they're gonna run through. Maybe he thought that this is also not walled. Okay, so what's happening? Cyan is getting pushed. Cyan got no units. He got first production building right now. And we might see first Vassal become a bish right here, right now. Why is there a tree in the water? What the hell? And now purple is killing pink's fishing ship. That's rude. 3 rams? Mr. Doctor Professor? What does he got? Farimba? enlist freeborn warriors. Fucking love that. Okay. There's gonna be some serious ramming going on, and there's way too many archers to even attempt to defend this. So at the very least, Cyan's gonna lose all the manners, if not the game. But at the very least, he's losing all the manners. Now, he's gonna make Hobilars. Oh, he's just giving up already! He just given up! Okay, this is what I was talking about before. This is a Vassal thing. So just so you know, if you're like new to the Vassal game mode, he's not like being a bitch or something. He sees the army, he says, I cannot defend this. He literally just has first production buildings. So what he's doing is he's saying, okay, instead of me losing all the manors and all the fucking villagers, I'm just gonna give up the king, become the vassal, and go on from there. And sometimes that's a better decision, okay? So Pink and Cyan are already in a team, which other players can see as well, or they could see when it popped up. I don't know if they read it, but yeah. So they are now together. Now I do want to say, I think I limited the amount of supply for vassals to 100. Last time we played 120, but now I think it's at 100. So it's less snowballing. So what's good for Pink is that he's in the corner and his vassal is in front of him, so you can kind of protect him. Now, I always say this, but it's very important also, like, which civ you end up having as your vassal. Because Lancaster being your vassal is amazing because you get 30% of your vassal's resources given to you. So the fact that he killed House of Lancaster, the manors are going to give him a lot of income, but the manors also mean that he can have less villagers so he can make more units, right? And we see freeborn warriors aggressing on blue. Blue's got some mounted samurais. Yellow is now aggressing back. Oh, that's gonna die immediately. Freeborn warriors versus mounted samurai. That should not go too well for the freeborn warriors. Actually not well at all. But right now, look at these two dents. They're ready. They're about to beat Yellow's ass. Yellow ran out of gold because this guy's cow booming. That is one of the cow booms of all time. He fucking missed 3 of the ranches completely. And Pink is here and he's about to beat his ass. He's been fighting on water, he's been cow booming, he's aged up to castle, and he's got 0 units. Because, let me tell you, boy, this ain't a normal FFA where you just sit in your base and camp and boom. If you see someone is being aggressive, you gotta wake up. You gotta do something about it. You gotta start making an army to defend yourself. And we see these two dens are about to fuck Yellow up. He's making sofas, but he needs way more production buildings. Like, way more. We see heavy spearmen and a fortress. I mean, I'm not gonna say fortress rush, but he's just making a super forward fortress to push green. Green, what is your problem, green? And green, okay, green has a lot of units actually. He was fighting red for a second. Purple got cleaned up. And right now yellow ain't looking too hot, and he might be player number 3 joining the pink squad. Oh yeah, the king is out. I don't know if that's on purpose. Okay, that was not on purpose. Oh my god, okay, he almost loses the king, but not quite. The sofas are coming out. The sofas are coming out, he's holding, but the archers are upgraded, no blacksmith upgrades, nothing. The cows are mooing, the cows are dying. On the other side, green is gonna aggress on orange. Yellow is trying to hold. And also what's funny, if pink kills yellow, Malian is also a great ally to have because they have cows. He's pulling all the villagers. He doesn't want to fucking be a vassal. He doesn't want to be a punk. He doesn't want to be someone's bish. He wants to keep playing on his own. He wants to play his own game. He wants to be the king. He wants to have a vassal one day of his own. But instead, he's just losing all the villagers. So I think Pink is about to get another Bish under his control, but that Bish is gonna have very little amount of workers, so he's gonna have to rebuild. But it is what it is. On the other side, Orange and Green are fighting, and Green ain't looking too hot right now. The king is about to be in the water. The king is in the water, and he gives, well, it's kind of running away actually a little bit. He goes down, which means that Pink, Cyan, and Yellow are now a team. Now, this is the thing about Vassal game mode. If you are on the other side of the map, you gotta start eliminating people, because if these guys just keep going as 3 now and start killing people one by one, you're screwed. You gotta make a move. This is why in Vassal game mode, you cannot just camp. Like, just camping and growing your eco doesn't work because you're gonna be fighting against way more supply. Oh, Green gets the king out. Green, okay, Green says, yeah, I'm dead. He lost all the units. He's got nothing else, and Green and Orange are now together. So the teams are forming. We see Blue aggressing on Purple, and Purple does not have a lot. A lot of you said Purple's gonna win. Purple's basically dead. The question is he going to delay his death, or is he gonna say, kill my king, I'm fucking dead as hell? That is way too many mounted samurais for you to kill, brother. Why was there a ping there? What? So yeah, he is super duper dead. The question is, how fast is he gonna give up? And then we have red, blue, and purple that are basically team on their own. So Yellow is making sofas, and like I said, Pink is kind of building like a really good vassal army because it's Lancaster and Malian, which both have a shit ton of passive income. And even though Yellow lost a shit ton of villagers, he's got cows and he's got pit mines and he's got Manticore, so he's actually still cranking units. And now Orange is going to be attacking into Red, but Red is keeps and stuff. I don't know how that's going to go. What I do know is Purple's got to go, like, immediately. Now, this is the vision of the, we'll call it Team Pink, because Pink is the king, right? Is he gonna hold? Oh, if he holds, that's gonna be, that's a lot of donzo. What the fuck, you? Oh my god, I think he's gonna hold. Oh no. He is definitely going to hold this. And that means that Blue just invested crazy amount of resources into killing Purple, did not kill him, and now Purple might just be killed by... Yeah, they're attacking him together in water now. The top team is attacking Purple in water, which means that Blue might just die now to Yellow and Team Pink. Pink is in the middle chilling. Here's Cyan. Yellow is just going on his own. Tiwanakoda is just going on his own trying to snipe Blue right now. I don't know if that's gonna work, but he is trying. I completely missed the battle at the bottom. Kick W. But what's his name? Dimp, aka Orange, gets cleaned up completely. The king is somewhere. I don't know where. Did he get killed? Am I blind? Where's the king? Oh, it's here. Okay, never mind. I am blind. I thought the king is in the water, like literally in the water. Oh no! Oh no, he's giving the king to Blue finally, but Blue's got nothing. That is not the team you want to be a part of. And this is now vision of Purple. Purple is like, okay, bro, you got me. And then he looks at this and he's like, oh, you're actually... Oh, you're dead. See, this is why sometimes you want to just give up earlier. Because now you basically kill... He basically killed all of his king's army and then basically gave up. And now his king is dying. So... as of right now, it looks like we're going to have Team Pink, Cyan, and Yellow. And we got team blue and purple, which is just dead. The question is, who's gonna kill blue? Now, the top team is the strongest one, and I think the best chance that green and orange have is if they somehow kill blue. Like, if they go across the map, I mean, he's kind of making siege workshops here. If orange and green kill blue, then they get purple too. So then it's going to be 4 of them, solo red, and 3 of these at the top. Because if team pink gets blue and purple, that's going to be a 3v5, and that's going to be a rough one. So it's all going to come down to that. Who's going to get the blue king? Purple does have units. I mean, yeah, he's now trying to defend, but that's a lot of units coming. Oi, 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 oi. Orange is making keeps everywhere, and now they're getting smacked left and right. And the king is out. The king is in the water, which means that pink now owns 4 vassals, and this is what the map looks like for them. They got full vision. Okay, now orange and green have to kill red. That is the only chance. Now, if you're playing the game, right, it's very hard to know this perhaps, but if red understands the situation and realizes who's with who, he should just send king out now and give it to them, so they have a fighting chance, because otherwise they're cooked as fuck. Now, green and orange are fortified. You know, orange got great eco. He ain't even producing villagers anymore, and that's all cool. But the amount of units that are going to be coming their way very soon is it's quite a bit. But again, red might not realize in how bad of a situation the whole map is looking like. So he might be trying to fight still and trying to hold on. But the green and orange are doing the right move. They're doing the right move. They are going for red. Which again, if they kill red, then it's a 3v5. Now that's still a hard fight, but I mean, gives them a better fighting chance than a 2v6 or 2v5v1. So here we go. A lot of these so far have been like, whoever is being I think like people still play Vassal mode like it's a normal FFA, and people are getting punished left and right. Like a lot of people are playing like it's just a normal FFA and they're booming, and then the guy kills them, but then it snowballs real quick. So I kind of want to ask you guys a little bit later about what your opinion is. Red's definitely dying. He's trying to hold on, but he is definitely dying. The Trebs are shooting. The king is in the water, which means king from red will be joining the team orange. So it is a 3 versus 5 right now. Berkshire right slapped right on the middle between 3 sacred sites. Now the question is, can they hold, and how long can they hold? Now, what did I want to ask you guys? So, I love personally Vassal game mode because I think it's really cool. Now, there's a lot of settings you can use for this game mode. Like, for example, you can make the Vassal supply. So, last time we did the gold one, the Vassal supply was 120. Now I put it at 100, so the Vassals are kind of weaker. But what you can also do is you can limit the amount of Vassals. So, for example, you could limit the amount of Vassals to 2 per player. But I'm not sure what happens then if you kill a king. Does the player get eliminated? Or there's an option that you can liberate a player. So for example, there's an option where that's going to be a big fight, boy. There's an option that if Team Orange kills Blue TC, they liberate him, and then they can kill his king to become part of their team. But there's another option. hear me out as we're watching this epic battle. There's another option to increase the maximum supply to 300 of the non-vassal players, which means that if you're playing all alone and you're just giga booming, you would have 300 supply. But the problem is, that means that the guy that also has vassals would have 300 supply. So we'll discuss this in Twitch chat a little bit later, but also let me know in the YouTube comments what do you guys think would be good when we do the next one, or if we should even change anything in the first place. Because sometimes these games can snowball pretty quickly. And sometimes they can go on for a while. I think maybe option to free up the thing would be better. And just keep vassal supply at 100. Maybe that'd be cool. Because right now, this team could go and snipe blue, and then it goes into a 4v4. And it kind of forces the game to be more like you gotta protect your vassals and stuff like that. I wish there was a setting to put only more supply for the players who are alone, but I don't think you can do that. Okay, now the yellow and blue are harassing green, harassing reinforcements. There's a big fight that's happening in the middle. Orange has a big army, but the kings, one king is in the TC here, which is pretty safe, and pink's king is here, which is, I mean, technically, or, I mean, literally, if orange was to make a bunch of transport ships, she's making transport ships. If he makes transport ships, he can just go and kill the pink king, which would be a pretty good move. Because they gotta know that long-term 3v5 ain't sustainable. Now have in mind that red lost a lot of villagers, and red, I mean, okay, red is at 100 supply, but he did lose a lot of villagers, and okay, he's got 78, never mind. So his eco is pretty good, but he's not really necessarily contributing a lot army-wise, which is a problem. Green's got some hand cannoneers, but I think Green's eco is pretty bad. 35, yeah, Green's eco is just fishing ships right now. So it's basically orange holding off players that have balanced economy. So, dude, if he does it, he should definitely upgrade elite horses, though. Okay, oh my god, he's getting biology and elite horsemen! It's fucking happening right now in front of your eyes. There's the money shot. Okay, so what's happening is he's trading all the units on the middle. And he's fighting over here. He's holding. There's their whole army. He's holding, they're trading, he needs more transport ships though. You need more transport ships. Okay, he's making another one. He's fighting, they're trading, blah, blah, blah. You know, everyone's paying attention to the middle. There is no fortress for pink. There's no wall, there's no stone walls even. Technically, he could run in, but that would probably get noticed. He is gonna go for the king snipe. And right now, we see they're attacking blue. And if you attack blue and you draw the army downwards, that means there's gonna be less army close to the middle to defend pink. Look, he just used the king ability! He just used the king ability. He checks and he sees that the king is here. He's not making Schlachter. He's just... Wait, what did he age up with? Oh, he aged up with the Templar brother thing. What is it called? Teutonic Knights. Questionable. But he aged up with Teutonic Knights. Now, red's getting pushed, but that doesn't matter at all. Green, look, green is pushing to the right. I wonder if he's telling them, yo, go fucking... Okay, we see some trade now between green and red. I wonder if they're like, yo, push to the right, and I'm gonna do the fucking snipe. He dropped off here! No, you can go further! Oh, but wait, does he? Oh, he doesn't know it's all water. Okay, he's going in. Oh, that's so sad. He doesn't know. He doesn't know it's all connected. Now, does Pink realize? This is Pink camera right now. This is Pink POV. We're watching Pink POV. Does he know? Does he know? Does he realize what's going on? Orange's brain is expanding right now. This is Pink POV. He doesn't know. He doesn't see it. Look at him. He's got no clue. 5 versus 3. He sees it. He sees it, but the king is fucked. To put it in a very nice way, the king is screwed. Do we see any army movement? Anything? There's no army. Oh my god, the army is coming back. They're probably spent pinging or something. He's trying to repair. Pull all the villagers, brother. Pull all the villagers. You're gonna need all of them. Oh my god, he's KT, so he has 5 ranged armor too. He's making the shit, but he's... The king... Ah! The king is in the water! Ah! He's running! Again, I don't know why that sound is so loud. Wow. Wow. That is a cinema game right there. That is a cinema right there. Dimp is... Watch this. Dimp is your champion. But also, everybody in the lobby won. Watch this. It says victory for everybody. There's no losers out here, boys. Everybody won. Dim says, I told green and red to push/hold. I was sniping king. That's what I'm saying, brother. That's what I'm saying. And it worked. Because they pushed to the right side. And all the army went downwards. And he cooked him up. Love that. That is a 5-head play. And you know what? It works. Sometimes these kinds of plays look cool. And then people attempt them. And then they're cringe. Because it's like, oh man, that could have worked. But that worked perfectly right there. And in the end, the economy, Dimmed had the most eco actually, except Wood. In terms of units killed, he has actually killed the most. KDA, pretty okay. All right, pretty good. Yeah, in the end, he gets the dub. Everybody gets the dub. Dimmed, congrats, winning 3 versus 5. And we love that. That's why you gotta protect your king. And one advice I have for future players playing in the Vassal game mode, you know, on my stream or on your own, whenever you become a bish, aka you're a vassal and you have a king, like make a keep in his base, make a stone wall in his base, protect him. You know what I mean? Maybe make a Berkshire in his base or something like that. So, Platinum Champions for 7.3 billion duelers. That was the Platinum Vassal FFA edition. That game was a lot of fun. A truly unique one. I want to thank every player for participating. Again, in the YouTube comments, let me know what you think, what kind of settings we could change, but I think it's a pretty good idea to leave it at 100 supply for vassals, and then change it so if you kill the TC of a vassal, then they can be someone else's bish. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube in them video forms, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, brother. And if you're watching live, let's keep going.